Hi, I'm Irene Tansman, author of A.B. and Arlene's Autism War. If your loved one is enrolled in a day habilitation facility in Massachusetts, or if you're considering day habilitation services for your loved one with autism and/or intellectual disabilities, please consider joining the Day Habilitation Families in Massachusetts Facebook group. Today, I'd like to talk to you about chaining small tasks or small steps of tasks together and prompt dependency. I am not a BCBA or a special educator, but I have spent over 3 decades trying to teach my son multi-step tasks and chaining tasks together. And I believe I finally understand how to do this. So recently at the Essential for Living virtual conference, I attended a Vince Carbone talk on chaining, which I found extremely helpful. Many of the ideas I will express here in this video came from that talk. And if there are professionals and others who would like to add to this discussion, or if you think I got anything wrong, please feel free to comment below. I want to add here that even if you don't do too much direct teaching of your loved one, it's important to understand how to do this so that you can advocate effectively. So during a meeting I had with the agency that serves my son and our private behaviorist, I said that my son has prompt dependency. And that has been his problem for years. My private behaviorist stopped me and said, understand that prompt dependence is not a characteristic of his diagnosis. It's a teaching problem. I responded by saying that my son thinks the prompts are part of the task, so he waits for those in order to complete the task. So therein lies the problem. How did he get that idea? So let's stick a pin in that and let's move over to what Carbone said in his talk about chaining. He said that in chaining, the completion of the step or the task serves as both the reinforcer and the cue for the next step. So having your underpants on serves as the reinforcer for putting on your underpants and the cue for putting on your pants. Having your pants on serves as both the reinforcer for putting on your pants and the cue for putting on your undershirt, and so forth. You need to think about it like that. If a prompt, hand over hand or light prompt or whatever, serves as the cue, there is a possibility of teaching prompt dependency. So let me read my viewers' thoughts for a minute. And I would suspect some people are thinking, well, my loved one does not consider having his underpants on as a reinforcer. An M&M is a reinforcer, a cookie, a Cheetos, a Fritos, an opportunity to watch SpongeBob, that's the reinforcer. So why would your loved one consider having underpants on as a reinforcer? The reason it's a reinforcer is because it actually gets him closer to the possibility of the big SpongeBob reward at the end of after the entire chain is finished. It's like a token system, but without the tokens. And your loved one has to realize this, that the task is the completion of that small task or that small step of the larger task is the reinforcement. So the next thought you have, I know what it is well, my kid won't get that. Try chaining only 2 steps together and then work your way up to 3 steps, 4 steps, and you'll see that, yeah, your kid is going to get it. So this is what must happen in order for your loved one to dress himself, brush his teeth, set the table, or do most anything else independently. If a prompt is required for your loved one to complete tasks like these, the prompt has become the cue and possibly even serves as the intermediate reinforcer. If you must prompt unobtrusively from the back, and always be cognizant that prompts can inadvertently become integrated as part of the task in your loved one's mind. I hope this video has been helpful to you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.